The Hunter by Slaves. So this song is in standard tuning, and we're going to start with that riff. So we are palm muting, so palm on the bridge. We're going to play the first fret of the bottom string. Then we're going to slide into the third fret of the A. 4, 3 on the bottom string. 2 on the A. And then 4, 3 on the bottom string. Okay, then it plays through that a few times. Then there's a slight variation which goes like this. So on that variation we're going to play 1 of the bottom string, 3 of the A, 4, 3 on the bottom string, 2 on the A, and then 4 and 3 on the D string. So So then we're going to come from this riff up to so it's the same riff but it's just up an octave. So we've got 8 of the A to 10 of the D, then 11, 10 on the A, 9 of the D, and then 11, 10 on the A again. And then the variation on this version goes. So then we're going to play 8 of the A, 10 of the D, 11 on the A, 10 on the A, 9 of the D, and then on the G string 11, 10. Then we're going to come back down to the first fret, and then we're just going to stop on that first fret on the bottom string. Then we've got the main riff again, but it's heavied up, so we're not going to mute it. We're going to put the volume up full because I had the volume backed off a little bit then while I was muting. So the whole riff played full bore. If you want to beef it up even more, you can use power chords. Then the next verse starts the same way as the first verse. So with the riff on the first fret, muted on the bridge, volume rolled off a little bit. Then we're going to come up to the 8th fret on the A and do that version again. Then we're back down to the first fret. And then there's another variation. So we're going to start on the C, so the 3rd fret. So on the A, 3, 2, onto the bottom string, 4, 3, 2 of the A, 4, 3 of the bottom string. Second, I think it's the second, it might be the third. There's a variation which is so 3, 2 on the A, on the bottom string 4, 3, 2 of the A, 4 of the E to 2 of the A. Then we are going into another chorus, so we're just playing the first part of the riff, so 1, 3, 4, 3. Then we're putting our fingers on the strings and muting them, and then hitting it 3 times. Then we're going to do the same, but we're going to hit it twice. Then we're going to go back into the main riff for a little while. And then we're going to just play a 1st fret power chord, muted on the bridge. And then I think on the second time round, we're just going to use our pinky and hit this 4th fret on the bottom string. Then we're into the final chorus, and this is the last riff. So back into the main riff, and it's going to be the one where we play half the riff, mute the strings, and then play it again halfway and hit it twice. So. And then we're going to end just on that 1st fret of the bottom string. For this video, I used this guitar, which is a Yamaha Pacifica 611 HFM, and the Victory Countess V30. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe. See you later.